Welcome back to episode 2 of Tesseract. Where we left off, things happened. Everyone got really tired and they're now asleep in the afternoon. A quick single announcement. We are doing a giveaway right now. We have pinned the link to the video where you need to comment on it to enter for a chance to win a copy of Mordenkainen's Foam of Toes.
Dr. Phil's Tome of Bros.
That too. I don't know. It has a lot of names.
The official review name.
Yeah, that's the official review name.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Dr. Phil's Tome of
Alright.
Bros.
So, where we left off, you guys were asleep through the afternoon. Your uncle came home and woke you up, gave you a little note, and then left. You went back to sleep because everyone was still exhausted.
Yep.
And we are late into the night. Everyone is breathing softly except for Ket. Ket, you are having the same dream that you have nearly every night.
Great.
You are walking through a thick rainforest. Fog is coating the air. You can barely see the trees that are closest to you. As you're walking through this forest aimlessly because you know where you'll end up, you begin to weep. You feel as though water is running out of your eyes and you can't do anything to stop it, and as you look down you realize that you are crying blood. You continue walking forward, possibly not paying it any mind because you're familiar with this. And as you move forward, you stumble onto something at your feet.
I recognize it.
It is a dwarf. It takes a moment for you to recognize this dwarf, but you have seen it before. And as you look down at this dwarf laying at your feet, breathing softly, the blood that you are weeping falls onto his body and begins to pour out of him. And he begins to gasp and choke on his own blood, and he dies before you.
I try to back away.
Back away slowly, and you enter a clearing.
I'm gonna run.
You try to run from the clearing, but you do not move. You feel as though you have no control over your body. Fear and discomfort has gripped every fiber of your being. And as you turn around slowly, at the center of the clearing, the fog is gone. And on the floor for hundreds of feet are arcane runes just carved and glowing on the ground. And in the center of rings and rings of runes is a figure. A figure maybe the size of your house. And it is resting on its one knee, its other foot just standing before it. It is chained to the ground with beautiful silver chains that hold pretty much every part of it in place. It is humanoid. Its skin looks sort of like cracked stone, but not quite. It seems almost as though the cracks are veins. It's very unsettling to you, but you've seen it before. You see it every night. And as it turns to you, you see its face. There are no expressions. There are no receptors for senses. It is purely blank, albeit for a single beard that seems as though the hair is growing constantly, but never changing. And the figure looks at you.
Why? Why show me that?
I thought it would be interesting.
It's not.
Ket, I know you will have to make choices. I know that you will have to make very important choices in the coming future. I pray with every fiber of my being that you make the wrong choices and thousands fall because of your mistakes.
I won't. I won't.
Ket, for as long as you have been my servant, you say that. You act weak. You pretend you're incapable of what you were made for. The time is coming very soon, and you, to an extent, are still very weak. I give you a blessing. And as you look down, the blood has stopped flowing from your eyes, and you see the runes that encircle him now reaching and grasping for you as they wrap in small rings around you. And then suddenly chains jut out of the ground and reach for you, binding your arms and leaving you in the same position that he now rests in. Cat, your future is mine to control. But I have a question. If you hear a knock at the door, will you answer? And you hear a loud, thundering echo as twice cracks across the sky. He seems unfazed.
I kind of drop into the position I'm in, and I look up. And I just nod.
The dream fades, crackles apart like figurative smoke, and then you are awake in your bedroll in your living room. There is no sun in the sky. It is deep in the nighttime, but you are fully rested. And you hear that knock again, and instead of in the sky, it is at your front door.
I'll get up real quick and walk over and open it.
Standing at the front door is Jack Thunder. He is not wearing his normal sort of swashbuckler outfit. Now he is wearing very tight black armor, and there is a sword that runs down his chest with a keyhole in the center. And he says, "Morning, Ket."
Hey,
Hey?
I'm gonna get behind the door and then like close it behind me. What are you doing here?
Well, I saw you out there when they sent me out looking for, did you hear about the meteor?
Where'd you see me?
There was like a comet last night, and they told me to go look for it. I went and looked for it, and I went into a cave. I figured there was something because I was following a trail of blood, and there were bears, and they were asleep, so that was easy.
Oh.
But I saw you and a few other people, and there was this
You saw me?
glowing blue thing. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been here past few days.
Ket, we've known each other for a long time.
Nope.
Don't lie to me.
No.
Ket, I'm not entirely here of my own accord.
I know.
I have a job now. I have an outfit. I have a list of things to do.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is to see what you have, and they're very interested in hiring you. I mean, I know you kind of don't do anything all day.
I do. I've got work. I've got Mikhail that gives me things to do. He keeps me busy. I haven't left. I don't know what you're talking about. You should go tell that to your boss.
I think you should come see them tomorrow, but...
Okay, I will.
And bring that thing, if you can. He takes his leave.
I'll walk back inside. And then shut the door and then lock it.
Okay.
I'm going to go over, I'm going to try and find Altai.
Okay, she is resting in your bed.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that you're like, take the bed. And I was like, what?
I'm going to make breakfast.
Okay.
I'll wait till everybody else wakes up.
You guys have a...
And lock
pretty-
every single door, and then go make breakfast.
All right. As you run around the house, you realize Mikhail is not here.
Okay, good.
You run over to his room, and he's not there. You did see him come home last night, so you know.
He's probably working early then.
Yeah. After just a few moments, maybe the sizzling of bacon or the smell wakes everyone up, and as you see out the window, you realize it is almost close to midnight. but everyone is fully rested,
It's
having
midnight.
had at least 9 hours of sleep.
Hey, I made breakfast. I didn't realize it's midnight though. I kind of forgot where the sun is.
I mean, it's technically a new day,
I guess, yeah, for us.
so.
Hey, I need a quick huddle up real quick, gang.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Wait, hold on. I gotta get a drink.
How you feeling?
Is there any effects?
Hmm?
Any effects from the blue or anything? Like no other adverse effects?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
You feel very normal. You feel, again, you rested for a very long time, and it's confusing when you wake up because you're not familiar with certain effects of
Yeah.
certain situations, and you don't feel any different than normal. You feel almost like you normally would.
No, I feel fine.
Good.
Why?
All right, great. Just, no reason. They're just there might be people looking for that, and I don't really want them to get their hands on it.
Yeah, I already guessed that when
Yeah.
your friend saw us, right?
Yeah, he kind of came over about an hour ago, and I didn't tell him I had it, but I think he knows I'm lying. So, need to just be careful about that, you know.
Well, as far as they can tell, no one has it.
Yeah.
It doesn't show up unless I make it.
That's
it
true.
Seems...
But you never know. They're like ancient technology finder people. They might have like a spell that can take it out of you. You don't know how to control that thing. They're well versed in ancient magic.
Oh, like, in the room that we're in, are there any windows or anything?
You're standing in the kitchen, so there is one over where they get the water from. There's maybe a couple in the living room. This is a very semi-wealthy house. You feel like maybe it's been here a long time. They might have inherited it.
It's like a wealthy house, but it's like cluttered with a bunch of stuff, and it's
Yeah.
not very well kept.
It's also a little old.
Yes.
I'll step to where I'm like out of vision of the window, and I'll try to bring it out again.
Okay. As you hold out your hand, you feel this energy that you didn't even know was there leave your body, and it floods into the palm of your hand and materializes. Again, it doesn't keep a consistent shape. It seems to constantly shift and remold. It's almost not unsettling, but very foreign to look at, like your eyes weren't made to see it.
As I do that, am I able to take it? And
Yes,
when was when I let go of it? And I stop focusing.
it floats in your hand. Oh, if you stop focusing it.
But
Wait,
in the
pull,
other
pull
hand,
it out again.
Yes.
Can I grab it?
Do you let him take it?
Yeah.
He takes it.
Oh shit!
And I'll stop focusing. Does it stay?
I don't want this thing going in my hand. Yep. Nope. Just curious. Just
I'll
It
stop.
trying to find out.
remanifests.
Hmm?
Or it enters you again.
Wait. Pull it out again. But then try to resist it, and I'll try and take it. Okay?
You two are
Try to
watching
resist
this.
you taking it?
Oh yeah. Pull it out, and then be like, "Don't let me take it." Okay?
I'll grip onto it.
It fizzles away.
Oh shit! You can just make it disappear. That's awesome. See, there we go. Well, good.
Did it like go into me or did it fizzle?
No, it went in.
Oh.
It exploded. You broke it. Game over.
Alright, that was a fun experiment.
Seems like no matter what, it's bound to me then.
So that guy in the
Great.
cave, you remember him, right?
The one.
Not Jack.
Dr. Rune?
Dr. Rune, right? He said that we need to deliver that to
When-
Darius.
Mhm.
Delirious.
Weren't they offering
Dr.
gold for this
DeLorean.
thing?
Yeah, they were. You really want to go give it to those guys?
Well, what if I was to give it to them and then just stop letting it be out after we left town? It would return to me, right?
Does it go that far away?
I don't think they're that
I
dumb.
don't know how it works.
Can I take it real quick? I'm gonna go show.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let Olo take it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the end of the dock real quick. I'll be right back.
You're gonna go not outside with it.
Go.
So he starts going.
Not outside with it. I'll stop focusing.
Stop.
Oh, okay. What's
I'll
up?
stop focusing as he goes outside.
Yeah, it.
Back into me.
vanishes.
All right.
As you
run
run,
around with that thing.
take it to my master. I get Greg and I put him back away.
I don't really want to give it to those gold company people, whatever they're called.
Isn't the Inquisition that's after it?
The Inquisition, yeah. The what are they called again? Do I remember?
Yeah, Coastal
The
Inquisition.
Coastal Inquisition. I'm gonna write that down. I don't really want to give it to them because they freaked me out, and I don't think they deserve it. And why do they need it anyway? Who cares? But I mean,
Might be powerful.
well, who was Dr. Rune though?
Do you not remember? He was the man in the cave.
Right, yeah, but who was he?
A doctor?
Mm-hmm.
I trust doctors.
Isn't the person he told us to find a doctor?
Mm-hmm. Maybe they're gonna help people with it. I don't know.
Maybe he'll know how
That
to separate
Coastal
it from...
Inquisition only really wants to gain and reap benefits out of it. Mostly just money, I think.
I'm extremely intrigued by these people, and I wanna take it to the doctors.
Me too.
Did he give us any direction?
Oh, I know. Mikhail knows where Dr. Darius is. And
Yesterday, you spoke to Mikhail. He said that Dr. Rune, or sorry, Dr.
He's Dr. Darius Fleet. He's a scholar. He's northwest of Sormel. Northwest in Sormel, because we're in Sormel.
So we just need to go north.
Northwest, yeah.
Well, yeah.
He did also mention that the local government might have a census record of any of his descendants.
We could also find a census record of all of any of his descendants and try to find a next of kin if that guy's dead too, and figure it out. I mean, I'm not saying we give it to him. I just want to know the full story here because that guy appeared out of nowhere, gave you a magic box, and you disappeared, and now other people are after it, and it was a meteor, it came down from the sky. I don't know what's going on, but I think there's more to this than we think.
Are there a lot of these Inquisition people?
That's just the only one in the city.
There's not only one member, though, right?
I mean...
No offense, but you're not the most inconspicuous person.
Look, I've got my contacts, alright? I could find out in other cities if there's this Coastal Inquisition.
I mean, if we stay here, if they see you.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be best to leave now in the middle of the night? Even if we have less information.
That's true, and they won't find me. He did want me to talk to them, but I don't think they're going to send people as nice as Jack Thunder next time.
Should we tell your uncle we're leaving?
We're really leaving? We're just gonna go?
Would it be wise to tell him? If the Inquisition questions, then he would know.
I don't really want to rope Mikhail into all this.
Don't want him to worry about you.
I don't want him to worry
Is there a
either.
way to let him know that you've left without other people knowing?
I'm pretty sure if I leave, he's gonna tell me not to.
You won't be here for him to tell you not to.
Leave him a note?
I could, but I kind of do want to tell him. I don't know. I think it's dangerous to stay here. But I do have some people I can talk to find out if this Coastal Inquisition is just all over Sormel, because I'm not really sure. So I can go find out.
Hey, Logan, did he pay
Me
us
too.
for that thing at all
Yeah,
yet?
yeah.
Not
What do
yet.
you think?
Okay.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
You want to leave?
Yeah.
You want to leave?
I don't like it here.
Oh, sorry. I would make it a little cleaner, but...
No. I don't like the city.
Oh! Why?
It's dirty and it smells bad.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair point. I like it because there's people in it.
You're gonna go with people.
That's true.
Mhm.
But you want to leave?
I would prefer to.
Alright.
But you're certain that whoever it is you're talking about could help us?
Yeah, they're friends, sort of.
As you're speaking, you hear the door sort of jiggle. The handle.
Everybody go quiet. Everybody be quiet. I'm just gonna hold my hands up.
After a few seconds, you hear the rumbling of keys, and the door swings open, and Mikhail walks in.
Oh, it's just Mikhail. Hey, Mikhail, how's it going?
Good morning, Kit.
We made
Yeah,
breakfast.
good morning. We made breakfast if you want it. We slept like in the middle of the day.
I couldn't sleep. I
Wait.
was thinking about what you told me. About the box and the... What was his name? The old man.
Dr. Rune?
Who?
Darius.
Darius, yes.
Darius, yeah.
What was this box you spoke of?
Listen, Mikhail, it's not a fact, and the Coastal Inquisition's looking for it. I don't really want them to have it. We need to keep that secret.
They caused trouble for me.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're
Yes.
planning on leaving. We gotta take it to Darius, we're supposed to, and if we stay here, we're just gonna endanger you and your business.
Kid, I have been walking for hours thinking about this. I know you're going to leave. I knew it was going to happen one day. Everyone in family leaves.
Yep. Kinda
But-
sucks.
I have something for you. But before you leave, can we have one last meal together?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here?
I will spend better half of tomorrow gathering supplies. I can make it lunch if you want, but dinner would be nice.
Oh, with Tibriels.
Yeah, food sounds good.
Yeah, alright.
I can't turn you away from that.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm down with that.
My fault, anyways.
Just know that home is always home. And if you ever want to come back, Mikhail is here for you.
Of course.
Kit, can I? And he asks you sort of to the far end of the room, away from listeners. Do you follow?
Yes.
Okay. He says, Kit, everyone has left. Your mother, your father, your brother does not come home. I used to get letters from them years after they left, but they don't write anymore. Kit, please don't vanish from my life.
I won't. I'll come back. I promise. I want to find them. I want to know who they are.
If you get chance, please write.
I will.
I will worry, Kit.
I got paper and ink and stuff. I'll bring it
Thank
back.
you.
Mm-hmm. Will do.
So, is it lunch or is it dinner?
Let's make it lunch. Lunch.
Very well. Mikhail is tired, and he goes to his room, and his door is locked, so he jingles through his keys again.
Sorry, I locked all the doors. I was afraid of the Coastal Inquisition.
You're paranoid.
Yep.
He goes and shuts his door.
Alright, guys, we got like 6 hours of nighttime. What do you want to do?
Alright, so we're staying for?
Well...
I say it's probably you've been talking and discussing leaving or not leaving for... Can I cut it to 2 hours, or is that too much?
That's
I mean,
fine.
just...
We have nothing to do, so...
Yeah, so I'll just say you guys wait around till sunrise, sort of spending the time there, talking, getting to know each other just a little bit more. And the sun rises, the day is here.
Alright, so you see any Coastal Inquisition guys, you run and you don't look back.
Do they have a symbol?
Yeah, it's like a key. It's like a gold coin with a key in the middle, I think. Right?
A gold
I don't know.
coin?
So, it's something gold and there's a key
Pull
with
out a
it.
gold coin. Like this?
Is it like that?
I saw.
What are you holding?
A gold coin.
No.
No.
Logan, I filed through all those little note slips and looked to see if they have like symbols on them.
What note slips?
The first game when we left the note
Oh,
board,
yes.
I took one of each one to
yeah.
see if I can find the Inquisition.
There is the
if they have
Inquisition
symbol.
one. It is a sort of a darker piece of paper with a white sword and a black keyhole in the middle.
Is it this one?
Oh yeah, that's it. It's a white sword with a black keyhole in the middle.
Alright.
So
Alright,
you see
cool.
anybody wearing that, you're like, I ain't seen a box.
Didn't think that was ever going to
Okay.
come in handy.
But we're supposed to run away from them?
Yeah.
I'd say just go the other direction.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
So
not.
avoid
Maybe not
Running
draw
might be a little
attention.
suspicious. I'm just like, hey.
Giant
Giant circle.
Man, your turn, yes!
Bolt. Just
If we do need to run, I think I have a way to keep them from getting us, though. So,
Good, should we all stay together?
yeah.
All right, let's hit the town, folks. What?
Do you need things in the town? You
I-
should buy your uncle a new bowl.
Yeah,
He
should.
broke his bowl. Wait,
You
you broke
broke
his bowl.
What happened?
You broke it. You gotta buy
You
my
broke
uncle a new
it.
bowl.
I don't remember this.
You went
took
over
it
to
and
the
you
bowl
went-
and you threw it on the ground.
It's right there. No one cleaned it.
That didn't happen.
It did.
You're lying.
Mm-hmm.
He just denies. He just denies everything.
I'll buy
I'm
it.
just kidding. I did that. It was interesting.
No.
I'll buy
Oh,
a new
you-
bowl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah, I gotta go talk to my contact, so I'm gonna do that. If you guys want to come with me.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Question
Sweats nervously.
about the game. Like, do banjos exist in this world?
Of course.
Cool.
Banjos are a staple in Tesseract's history.
A staple.
Uh,
Where would we be without banjos?
Hmm?
Olo spends some time kind of like searching into the newsphere,
Okay.
and he finds out about banjos, and also the draconic language, and he like takes that information. He's
Oh,
he's now,
okay.
Yeah,
All
proficient
right.
in both of those.
Fantastic.
That's amazing. You just went on the internet to learn about. Great.
I can make you a banjo.
As you reach into
really?
Yeah.
as you reach into the new sphere, you feel that familiar presence of Old Man Yant.
Okay.
You feel as though it's shifted slightly, maybe in position, maybe in the way that it's thinking, but it's not exactly the same.
When I feel his presence in the newsphere, is it sort of just like an aura, or is there like some sort of like way to actually like contact him?
You feel as though you can send emotions in his
Okay.
direction. He's powerful enough to where he can send full statements to
Yeah,
you
yeah.
whenever he wants.
I'm gonna send him a emotion of like longing.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. You reach into the new sphere, learn about banjos and draconic,
Mhm.
and say "I miss you"
Yes.
to an old man. Okay.
I'm going to use my. If we're gonna leave, I want to use my background feature.
Okay.
Talked about. I go find local messengers, corrupt caravan masters, and seedy sailors,
All right.
and just from other towns, and I want to ask them, hey. Is the Coastal Inquisition just a blast out thing, or have you heard of them from other cities before?
Okay. You spend some time. You sort of know. It takes a decent while. You know, like the best place to go is all the way down Oak Sword to the edge.
Yep.
So you make your way down the Oak Sword, and you see an old man, or sorry, a younger man in robes that kind of drape down to the ground, and he is leaning up against a wall smoking a pipe.
I got some. I got a question. Yep.
Do you have payment?
Sure. Yeah. For information. Yeah. But look, I mean, you know who I am, and you know the kind of work I've done. I think we're buddies, right?
You haven't done work for me. So no.
Dang
But
it.
let's say, how much are you willing to offer?
I just want to know if the Coastal Inquisition is stationed in Blastow, or if they exist in other cities.
They're a touchy little bunch. It's just the three of them, but they're looking for more recruits nearly every day. They took 2 of my men from me just the other day.
Just the 3 of them? There's just 3 guys?
That's the only group I've heard the name from.
It's just 3 dudes.
The Coastal Inquisition?
I guess so, but they're growing, so.
I've heard they answer to higher powers, though.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you who it is or where they're coming from, but I don't like them one bit. Taking my employees, paying them higher rates.
Yeah.
Don't get money like that easy.
True. Yep. Cool. Thank you for the information, old man Humphrey, and I will see.
Thanks for nothing.
Silver.
Thanks for silver.
You're
He was
welcome.
definitely-
Oh man, now I have to translate all this now.
It's really easy.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, so you guys mind if we go talk to my master real quick, since we're already on?
Because Electrum is a thing in it.
Oh, yeah,
so
sure. Let's go meet
you
your
guys
turtle friends.
did follow?
Yes.
He's
Okay.
not a turtle.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I said, but he is not a turtle.
Yeah, he's not a turtle.
He's a really like malnourished old man in really old rotten robes with like a blindfold that
It actually is.
could possibly be a sock that he's wrapped around his face. Hold on one second. Let me make it too.
Should,
Sorry
I
if you
add,
guys-
should I add Old Man Humphrey to my list of
Sure.
allies?
Go ahead. Man, Humphrey.
Allies.
Okay.
Kent,
Yep.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you leaving? You mentioned before you wanted to strike it big, right? Wouldn't it be easier to just give me up? This is your life,
Well, I'm
isn't
not
it?
looking for money, and city's not that cool. It's just like, oh, hands, it's a coastline. Like,
This doesn't make sense to me. This seems like this is your life,
the city?
and you're leaving it.
Do you? I want you, look at me. You see my face?
You're
See,
blue.
see my hands?
Mhm.
See the horns?
Mhm.
I don't know anything anymore. I don't know this place. I don't know what my life was. And if this is where it was, I'm sick of it. I don't want it. But I don't do anything here anyways. And the three of you are the closest I've had to friends in a long time. So I would rather keep a friend than give you up for some money. Yeah.
What if it's a lot of money?
Like how much?
Like, what's a lot of
Like
money?
10.
Like 10? 10? No.
10 money.
10 monies?
10 gold, that's a lot.
10 golds, no. I've got 50.
I have 30 of them.
I have 50 of them and some silver.
Do you want them?
Yep. Nope. No, you need that. You need to hold
Are
on
you
to
sure?
that. Don't give me your money.
So if it were 1,000,
You can
No,
have 1,000?
no. There's more behind this, and
Would it be sad to then say that I actually have no gold?
you have
can
no
mine.
gold? How are you eating food and living?
I told you where I came from. We didn't do that stuff.
Here, you can have. I pull out a handful. You can have this one. These ones.
This, you can have this much.
Thank you.
It's like
How
3
much
gold
is
in
it?
the hand of a halfling.
I would assume like 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
I have small hands.
No, I'm not going to give you to the Coastal Inquisition.
10,000.
10,000 gold. They came up and they're like, we'll give you 10,000 gold for Altai.
Yes.
Well,
Where would you?
no, wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it.
10,001.
10,000. No, it's a low stop. I'm not going to sell it to the Coastal Inquisition.
50,000.
Don't care about the money that much.
1 million.
Nobody in this city has 1 million gold.
Okay, good. You passed.
Are you
What?
doing like that thing where you can't measure the exact amount, but you know, like
It's just a progression.
it's the
Yeah.
1 penny? Yeah.
He's,
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking down the edge, which is where you have your contacts, there's a decent amount of seedy business that goes on here. And walking out of the magic shop, called the
There's a magic shop?
the Mystic's Cloak. They sell a lot
I
of
want to go in there.
magic stuff. And walking out of the front is, I believe, only the two of you recognize him. It's the
The man in the hat.
no,
Oh.
the man in the blue robes who announced that the Coastal Inquisition had arrived. He doesn't have the emblem on him, but he walks out of there holding a little wooden box with a button on
Maybe
top.
we should go in a different direction, guys.
Alright.
He clicks the button, and the box glows blue. This is a piece of garbage. I have been cheated.
Are they the only ones that see this?
They recognize him,
Okay.
We all
and
see.
he tosses it off the dock, and he begins to walk down.
I go and look at what it was.
It's over the edge, but you know that it was a wooden box that, when he hit a button, turned blue.
Can we see the box?
Wait. He pushed it, it turned blue, and he threw it in the ocean?
Yeah.
Wait. Can we see the box in the water?
The oak sword is a very, very long dock,
Mhm.
and it has to deal with sort of the rise and fall of seasonal waters.
Logan?
Yeah.
Huh!
Yeah. I was trying to prevent that. But
Okay.
I was trying
You dive
to
into the
prevent
water.
that.
What?
I was going to fish for the box.
Oh my god.
You ain't fishing. This is how you fish.
Alright.
What?
You fall, I believe it's 1d6 per 10 feet.
But it's water.
Not when you fall a decent
How
distance.
how many feet is it?
Like 25 feet.
Oh yeah, I'll still dive.
You take 6 damage.
That's ow.
Yeah.
And dive very good.
Okay. The box is. I need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics to try and grab it while staying afloat in pretty rocky waters. You're pretty far out.
I might cast something. Nope.
Do you guys think you can swim?
Cat, do you know how to swim?
I'm underwater.
I'm gonna telepath to Ket.
Okay.
Again, can I see the
10.
box? Can I see where the box is at?
Just barely. What's
Okay.
your passive perception?
13.
I'll say yeah. You can like kind of see it because it's glowing.
Mhm.
It is blue though.
Okay.
So.
I'm gonna like guide him to it. Like go
Okay.
straight.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You got a 10.
I got a 10.
You start to sink a little bit, and the box floats further away from you.
I don't think you can swim.
It begins to go like under the dock.
Under the dock.
Logan,
The water's
I take
flowing,
off my
yeah.
axe and my boots and I jump in after
No,
Ken.
don't do that.
Okay. Oh wait.
I'm gonna keep going for it.
You take 6 damage.
That's.
Ket, do you know how to
There's
swim?
belly flopping left and right.
Could
Can
I
you know how to
roll
swim?
to see
Yeah, I know
well
how to
dive?
swim, I'm
Can we
okay.
reduce that?
Sure, do athletics.
That's a 13.
You do a pretty decent dive, but it's a long fall, so you still take some
It's like
damage.
25 feet, like a high
Some
dive.
Impact.
Get,
I don't know.
get fucked. I jumped 25 feet before and not taking 6 damage.
I know
Yeah, I
it'd be
think
pretty
I
scary.
jumped like 40. I don't know how tall docks are. I didn't do research. I didn't think
Did I
you
slam
jump
into rocks?
after
Like
rocks
what?
of
Did I
garbage.
just jump
Fine.
in and go, BAM!
Fine, I'm gonna follow Ken to make sure that he doesn't
There's sea
sink
monsters.
because he is sinking. And
Okay, both of you make athletics checks.
I'm gonna keep going for
You're
it.
still
if I
okay. You're going a little bit further under the dock. You now.
Natural
Hey!
All right.
11.
11. All right. You are just barely staying afloat. You haven't been in the water in a while, and you didn't remove any of your equipment, so it's a little hard to stay afloat, but you are slowly edging toward this box, and you reach him and put him under your arm and manage to stay afloat. You are still very low below a dock. You are at the end.
How far away is the box?
It's
I'm
10 feet.
gonna message to you. I'm gonna be like, that thing's probably worth a lot.
And as you approach this, you see there's something else other than yourselves resting below this dock. There is a little boat, more like a raft. It looks very poorly crafted. And there is a rope that you didn't see before that goes like sort of hidden under the dock all the way to where this raft is, and resting on it is an old man.
So wait, are we underneath the water? Are we diving?
It's kinda
You're
like,
not
if
underneath
this
the
is
water, no,
dock,
you're above. It's floating and
Like
just kind of
sit
going
down.
along.
Oh,
Right.
we're just
Yeah.
swimming after.
Yeah.
Can we get to
Oh,
where we can grab that?
Yeah, we should grab that.
Can we just grab it?
As you head over, you reach this little raft that this old man is sitting on.
Did we
Hey,
get the little
um,
item too, or no?
Yeah, you got the box.
Oh,
Make sure you
Do
can
you
swim
live
next
here?
time.
I feel a disturbance on my raft.
yeah, it's because 2 people on it. We were
Yeah,
chasing
well,
Hello.
a box fell over.
This
had to get it.
wasn't made for 3 people. This was made for an old man and eventually a turtle, I'm hoping.
Oh, like a turtle or a turtle?
I believe his name was Steve. So
Oh yeah, I don't know any turtles named Steve.
I'll get off of the raft.
Yeah, they're on a raft.
Like,
I
so
will,
I get up on it.
I will bring the raft. No, you actually can't see it.
Oh, I can't see
this
that.
is
We're underneath
Yeah,
the-
this is
yeah.
underneath the dock.
Hey, can we
like,
get
peek
back
through the
up?
wood, or
You will stay here until I have taught my lesson. Now, be quiet. I need to concentrate.
What is going on?
You hear in your head a voice. This is from the Noosphere, and it says, "Search for me beyond your eyes, as I rest above these ancients, floating forever."
can I like
No,
sit back?
now you just hear. Oh! Underneath the
Screaming, yeah.
pier.
It's like meditating. I hear screaming underneath me.
Yeah.
Can I like send anything back to him, or can I? Is it just emotions?
You can
still?
send emotions.
Okay.
Lust.
No. What was that picture? I don't know. I don't remember.
I'll just send. A
Did you
photo of,
actually
like,
jump in the water?
No, you grabbed me. I'm like,
Okay, good.
I can't think of the word for it.
You
Confusion.
barely stay afloat
Okay.
by yourself, let alone holding that box.
I know how to swim.
If you cannot
You were
decipher
sinking.
my lesson, you do not deserve to be my student. It's
Okay.
very simple. I'm floating. It's sort of a play on words. I'm not actually above. I'm sorry. I'm explaining too much.
Okay. Now there was regret and then acceptance, and that's like what the point I'm at right now.
Hey, you're kind of blind.
I'll bring the raft up in a moment.
Okay.
Just both of you wait here. I'm
I'm
not.
so sorry.
I'm waiting for someone. I believe he is near.
Okay.
Are you waiting for this Steve fellow?
I think so.
How do I?
Everest
Uh,
goes to the
is
edge
there-
of the dock.
I'm
and-
Is
just
there
gonna
an
teleport
obvious way
into the
up?
water.
You teleport?
Yeah.
Just into the water.
I like. Is there like a
There's no
railing
splash,
like on the
just-
side of the dock, or is it just?
No,
drop
it's
off?
it's
He doesn't
drop
want
off.
to
This
take
is
damage
this is
jumping in the
the
water.
tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be like, I'll stand there and then.
Probably shouldn't have belly flopped. Ugh.
And what are you two doing? Like right
waiting.
now?
Is there a way to get out of here that isn't?
I am busy. You jumped off the edge of a 3-mile-long dock. This is your. Oh my God! He just
3
dove in.
miles? This
Who
dock
knows
is 3
Steve?
miles?
Steve! Steve! Steve, save us!
Can one of you get him? I'm
Oh,
blind.
what do I do?
Can I like look around? See if
Do
I
we
see.
see
Yeah.
Olo?
Well, you are 400 pounds.
Yeah, I mean.
And you begin to sink slowly into the
Come
ocean.
on, swim to stay up.
Can you swim?
I just have normal like swim ability.
I'll say that your swimming is half speed because you weigh like 1 trillion pounds.
Yeah, that's
So,
probably what it is.
okay, you move very slowly up to
Yes.
the top of the water. I hope he doesn't die.
I just like doggy paddle.
That would suck.
I'm gonna look for
I
Steve.
think Steve is Olo.
Oh yeah, that's his name.
Why did he call you Steve?
Are you guys like calling that up? To me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's one of my names, I guess.
Congratulations, Olo Stevens. You have found me.
Oh no, Steve.
I have a lesson for you if you'll sit on this raft and not make it sink.
Hey, can we let go? This is kind of boring.
Is there anything off of the raft, like to get us off the raft? This is Colton asking Logan, like, or is it just a raft and that's it?
I can't promise I won't sink the raft, so. I'll
It
just go
took
float.
me all night to make a raft for me. I didn't have a plan to get back up. I figured I would find a way.
gonna swim back
Now
to
I
shore.
have 3 problems. I
Gonna
need
do
both
it?
of you to stop talking while I teach my student a lesson. You are welcome to hear and not understand it because I'm very cryptic. But when I'm done, we'll find a way up together.
There's a sploosh as Ket swims back to shore.
I hope he doesn't die.
I'm gonna follow him.
Cat.
Oh, hey, Andres. Yeah, can you,
Sploosh.
get
Oh no, are you here yet?
Yes, I'm right here,
Alright, cool.
but I'm gonna stay off the raft because I'll
No,
probably.
no,
sink.
no,
Jimmy,
that's
do an
just
octopus.
fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was my lesson? I don't think it has anything to do with a raft. Oh, yes. Olo, you were too focused on yesterday's lesson. Today,
I'm too focused.
I need you to see yourself as a map. Do you understand?
Yes.
Olo, don't lie to me.
Okay, I don't understand.
Perfect. That. Okay, we'll continue then.
All right.
You are a map. Perhaps you are incomplete. Perhaps you are misguided. Maybe in some way you are distorted because you are not round, you are flat like paper. Where was I going with this? Oh yes, you are searching for something, correct?
Yes.
And you need to find it on a map.
Yes.
Explain to me what you desire right now.
Dr. Darius.
Who?
He's this doctor.
Oh, I know who he is. How do you know about him?
A man named Dr. Room spoke to us about.
Never heard of him.
All right.
Dr. Darius. That's a name I've not heard. I don't know how old I am, but he is a member, or was. I don't know if he's alive anymore because people die. That's what happens. But I lost my train of thought. Where were we going with this, Olo?
You saying he was a member of something?
Yes, he is a member of a society called the Mending. Are your two friends still here?
I look around. Are they? No.
We're
not.
swimming back to shore.
They're swimming away.
Perfect. This is for you and you alone. Olo, the Mending is a secret society of a bunch of old coots. 100 years ago, shit went down. Demons fell from the sky, killed pretty much everybody, ruined everything. And I'm a part of the society that keeps them from continuing to do that. So,
Ah, the deep lore of Tesseract. Shit went down.
Dr. Darius, if he is still alive and kicking, I believe he was born in a city called... Well, this is a terrible time to forget the name of a city. Why don't I just give you a compass?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Does this compass like point to a specific place, or is it just a compass that tells me north, east, south, west?
It's a compass.
Okay.
Where did it... Oh no. Oh no, Stevens, I have left it on the dock.
Where on the dock? Where you usually are?
Well, yes.
Okay.
I have a box that I keep there sometimes, and it has several compass eye in it.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get up?
Let me try something.
Okay. Oh no, I can't see you. What are you doing? Did he just leave?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That would have been very lonely and boring.
I was thinking about using an ability, but I can't do it. I'm not strong enough.
Well, you are only not strong because you do not see yourself as
So-
strong at what?
I'm just gonna push you to shore now. It's gonna be a little while.
That works?
Mhm.
I forgot which end I tied the rope on.
Oh, wait.
That one. He points at the wrong one.
Okay. I'll swim around until I find the rope, and then.
Did you bring an oar with you?
Nope.
Let us pray to the currents then.
Yeah. Or just me.
Oh!
I wasn't
Are we
out of the
there
place.
yet?
Yeah, you guys have found a ladder on the edge of Oaksword and begin to climb your way up. As he begins to scream and holler, a large wave manifests in the distance of the ocean.
Oh no.
It seems as though it's rumbled from something deep below the water, and it pushes, and right as the thing is cut, do you cut it or?
What?
Okay.
The rope?
The rope.
Yeah,
that-
I'll cut
yeah.
it.
Okay, so as you're cutting away this rope, the current lifts you and brings you very quickly to the end of Oaksword at the shore.
Right.
Well, I haven't exercised in like 20 years. I suppose I should walk back.
Do you even need the water?
Well, no, because I
okay.
usually sit there.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can carry you back if you want.
You know, choosing to be blind was a horrible idea. Yes, actually, if you could do that, that would be fantastic.
Okay. I pick him up and I start like running down.
Okay. So,
Do we make it back?
yeah, you guys are at the tip. Abris, you see
Yeah,
them
as
climb
I see
up.
them,
would-
I'll walk down the
Okay.
dock to
Okay.
stay.
You swim with all your gear on.
Yeah.
Like, I
not
pick
that
up-
hard, to
he
be
was,
honest.
he was
gonna
not easy to
Put the
carry.
boots back on and grab the axe and
Okay.
put that back on.
Abris is going down the dock,
okay.
dragging the axe because she doesn't want to leave it where it's at.
It's like 3 times your size.
So you are probably...
It's like probably only a few inches shorter than Altair is. And she's 5'8", so it's probably like a 5 foot axe.
You've made it past the edge with all sort of the seedy shops just dragging this thing. A couple of people give you very strange and uncomfortable looks, but you make it there. You are at the Fuller now, and you see them coming from where you just drug that. There's actually a gash mark going along the dock. So you guys will show up in just a minute.
Thank you.
Hey, who is that weird old guy?
I'm just running. I'm like carrying him and running.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're,
wow.
they're
There he
like
is.
I think
a ways away.
that might have been the master he was talking about.
Why is
His
Olo
teacher.
sitting an old man?
That's his master. And I think he's like carrying him to heaven or something. I think he's dying.
Maybe that was a test. I wonder if we passed.
Maybe he's doing like a workout. Like he's like,
I don't think
you
being
must
carried
test
is.
your legs, so now you go to the end of the dock. And something like that, I don't know.
You guys just kind of wait around and you see
Just waiting for him to
yeah,
run.
barreling down this incredibly long dock
He's got some strong
is
thighs.
a turtle carrying an old gross man.
He's just gross. He's gross.
So you continue running, and do you want to make it all the way to the end, or do you stop too?
No, I go all the way to the end.
All right. He passes you by without a word.
So I belly flopped really hard when I went into
I
the
saw.
water. I forgot I didn't know
I
how to
thought
dive.
about turning into a fish, but I don't know how to do that.
Have you ever seen a fish before?
Yeah,
Mostly river fish.
yeah. I
So
just don't know
you
how.
make it to the end of Oak Sword, and you set him down, and he says, "Crap! I just remembered. The place is called Dorant, so I'll keep my compass."
Okay. Do I see a box next to him?
Yeah.
I could just, grab one real quick.
Do you want to?
Are you guys not out again?
Yes.
Okay. No, but I'm talking to you.
Okay. I don't exactly remember where Dorant is. I believe that the world may have changed, and I have not moved.
So I can't take a compass?
But do you want one?
Yeah.
Eh. I mean, it's not like I have any use for them. I know that direction is...
I'm gonna open the box.
I think it's not... No. Not, soggy waffle.
Wait, you
It's
have a
west.
matchbox?
We are facing west.
Okay.
I believe Dorant is somewhat to the west. Maybe to the north.
Okay.
I don't have a map. I have a compass. They don't help.
But
What?
I'm gonna walk over to Olo.
if I take a compass, will it show me where Dorant is?
Hey, what's taking so long?
Wait.
Lessons are not usually
Yeah, well,
learned.
Yeah, can we I gotta go to lunch in like an hour.
Yeah, well, I just need that real quick.
This one... That's a clock. He throws it off the edge. This is... Do compasses tick?
No.
Nope.
That's another clock.
What is going on?
Why does he have so many clocks?
We look over and they're like off in the distance.
Here it is.
I think the blind man wants to tell time, but he cannot see.
This is for you.
Why does he need to see
Okay.
to tell what time it is?
Logan, what is the box?
It's just like a old wooden box. Some of the nails might be a little loose and crooked.
What's inside it?
A bunch of clocks and 2 more compasses.
Wait, the one that got thrown off
He's
the
like,
ledge?
I'm talking about the one that the dude threw off.
The one that turned blue.
Oh,
The one that we
yeah.
went through this whole thing to get.
That is, it looks sort of like a wooden cube, and it has a single button on the top that seems to be made of wood. As you click it, it glows out to 10 feet blue light.
We got a light box. Does it open? I click it again.
It turns off.
Click
It sounds
again.
like that might
Turns
work
on.
like a torch.
You're gonna
Don't-
break it.
The button sticks down.
Damn it! I hate it when
Is
you
it
do
stuck
that.
on glowing or off?
It's off.
Oh, I can fix it maybe.
Okay. We have a light cube now.
Thank you for this lesson,
It's like a
Master
big
Ian.
tesseract.
You are welcome as always, because I am amazing, and everything you learn from me is not valuable at all.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
I just walk. I walk away.
Okay.
Oh, hey! I'm dumb and I just realized what that is. Doesn't this look like something?
Yes,
it
it
looks
does.
like the thing
And as
that
you
we
click the
found.
button, the little button falls out, and you look inside, and you see there's a little bug.
There's a little bug in
You
here.
killed the bug.
What?
As you take it out, it begins to flap its wings. It's a little blue beetle,
Oh, I see.
Let
and
it go.
I will.
it begins
Be
to-
free.
The beetle hits the ground.
It's a beetle. It can't
And
bite
then,
me.
after a few moments, figures out how to spread its wings after having been in a box for gods know how long.
Can I? Oh, I was gonna say, Greg, down next to the beetle.
The beetle? Yeah, it's trying to flutter its wings. It's like spreading
I was
open.
curious.
shutting.
What do you think would happen
Greg
if
doesn't try
I
and
threw
eat
this
it.
at someone?
Can I cast?
Oh, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
of
has
course
it already
he does.
flown
Put that
Oh, I
away.
thought you
I don't
sat
bring it
down
out.
next to
No,
it.
like,
I don't know. We'll try
Greg
one
eats
of
the
you.
beetle.
Okay.
I don't want to kill
Greg,
one
no,
of you.
Greg, spit it out.
I don't know
Greg,
what it'll do.
tell Greg to stop it.
Greg's hungry.
I can't speak with animals on
Greg
Greg.
ate the beetle.
Greg, cut it out.
He'll like look at you. And like crunch a little bit.
Oh!
Greg!
Greg, that is not nice. He was our
And then
friend.
he'll like fly.
It's just like a wing that's like sticking out, and then it falls from his mouth.
Greg, that was very mean.
Wait, are you guys talking to Greg? Doesn't talk. Why are you talking?
I'm still
to Greg?
talking to Greg.
I cast a spell on Greg.
Okay, what do you got?
I can
You
comprehend
guys speak
and
with animals.
verbally communicate with him for
I'm just doing it because I'm
10
just doing
minutes.
Oh yeah. Greg's not smart. He's not gonna understand what you're saying.
I can maybe persuade him to do things for us though.
Like you want him to
You
jump
should
for
go
us?
back to
it.
your
Can we
office.
talk to Greg?
Yes.
What's he saying?
I don't think that Greg can talk back to
Greg doesn't talk.
Greg is kind of dumb.
Can I hold Greg?
Greg doesn't want to be held right now. You just-
Yeah, Greg really doesn't want to be held
Unless
right
you're
now.
gonna feed him, because he's hungry.
Does he want a good berry?
Yeah, he'll take one of those.
All right, I
I'm
know.
gonna head back to Mikhail's house.
Okay.
There we
And then
go.
when
Finally.
we get there, I'm gonna be
Sorry.
like, no, it's fine.
No. Like, Polo's apologize.
Oh.
Yeah, he's something.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird guy. All right, we're gonna test something, and I might die.
No.
All right,
I'm
ready?
not actually gonna try that.
Huh? Yeah.
What are you-
Let's try it.
What are you trying to do?
Let's try it, but on a wall first.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So we go back into Mikhail's, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we got.
Yeah.
Are you going back inside?
We're going inside. I'm gonna lock the door.
Okay. As you walk up to your home that it's very familiar to
Yep.
you, and you hear a bit of noise, sort of like rumbling around. It sounds like stuff is moving inside. It's semi-loud, but before you open the door, this is something that you notice.
Hey, Mikhail, you looking for something?
Then you hear a crash.
I'm gonna run upstairs.
Oh, do
We're
you
not
enter?
inside yet.
Yeah.
He's saying we
Wait,
heard that. We heard that outside.
Oh yeah, I'm going inside.
Okay.
I'll step into.
You step inside. The place is trashed.
God damn it.
Like furniture is broken. It looks like drawers have been ripped out of everything. On the table, you see what looks like smoked beef that has been mostly like torn apart and eaten, just ravaged. There is some seasoned cheese that's been knocked onto the ground.
I'm gonna-
A keg of stout that's been placed next to the door.
I'm gonna yell for Mikhail.
And the moving and crashing stops. And this is where we will take our break.
Oh God, come on. Ah! Great, cool.
House is being raided.
Let's freaking go. Let's go
All
right
right.
now. I
So-
searched the entire house.
Yeah, as you open the door, I believe you said something that
I
made it
yelled for
stop.
Mikhail.
Yes, you yelled for Mikhail, and a large, red-bearded pirate man walks out. Sorry, orange hair. Let's go with that.
Okay.
He doesn't have a sailor's hat on. He's got like a black outfit, sort of similar to the style of yours, but it's all black, and it does have that.
Do I recognize it?
Actually, yeah. He's not important to you, but you've seen him working with some of the people that you get a lot of your information from. He's not very.
I'm just gonna look at him.
Where's that? What?
What are you doing here? Where's Mikhail?
Listen, kid. Oh, crap, what's her name? I forgot her name. Hold on 1 second. And I don't think I have it. She don't got a name. So, he says, listen, kid. Do you know where that blue thing is? He does have that emblem on his chest.
No, I don't. don't have it. I don't know where it is.
See, that's what the old man said. I don't want problems like the ones he caused.
Where is he?
The same place you'll end up if you don't hand it over. And he draws his sword.
Eldritch Blast.
All right, combat music, initiative, everything.
Okay.
Let's do it up.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Ah.
Olo.
Don't make those noises.
Oh,
Oh.
no, I rolled it. Yeah.
Cool.
So, Olo, what's your initiative?
15.
Okay, Abris,
14.
Altair,
21.
Ket.
12.
All right. You did get one surprise attack, so go ahead and make that roll.
Dang it. 7.
Okay. You shoot it, and almost ironically, it shatters a bottle on the shelf. Okay. Top of the round, the man will charge forward. He is sort of in a hallway that faces the doorway,
Yeah, let's
and
go.
you are the only one in the house right now.
Mm.
So he will charge at you and make an attack. Give me 1
Do
second.
we all hear the bottle explode?
Yeah, you know what's going on. He walked in, you heard the conversation.
Okay.
You can probably see inside the building, but you're not in it yet.
Oh no, I'm still damaged from a belly flop! Ugh!
So, okay. So he draws this scimitar at you and he swings it forward. Okay, so he runs at you and cleaves your arm. It is now sort of gushing blood.
Great.
And you take 6 damage.
Ouch.
And that would be slashing damage.
Ouch. Not good.
And he's standing before you, a little, not so much furious as he is disappointed that this is how he has to go about things. And Altair, it is your turn.
I'll run in, seeing
Okay.
get swung at.
Yeah, sort of standing in the doorway is Ket, and in front of him is this large, burly man
Am I
with
able to
orange
get?
hair.
Am I able to get through? Like.
Yeah,
okay.
you can wedge your way through.
Cool. Can I flank him? Like get behind him?
Yeah, you try to wrap your way around him while this is happening, so as he's making this slash, he doesn't have enough time to react.
And as I do that, I'll
Okay.
look down at my little buddy and he'll
Okay.
envelop in me.
Yes.
And I will.
You, as you're like grasping your wound, you look up and you see Altair, almost as if her hair sort of is hit by a gust of wind, just for a brief moment, and she looks more powerful. Like she gives off an aura of rage. What are you doing?
What? Am I not able to reckless attack at level 2?
You
You
get
just
that-
become a Maybelline commercial when you
Yeah.
rage?
It doesn't matter because I'm flanking, but I don't see it on. Well, there's also probably like if you see really closely, it's probably like a very light pale blue color.
Just
like-
for a brief moment.
Okay.
Yeah, just for like a brief moment. It's like it hits.
Wow,
and
this it's like the color blue is everywhere.
Whoops. All right, I'm gonna swing down with the axe
Okay.
on his back
Make an attack roll.
Nice.
with a 21 to hit.
21. All right, roll damage.
Awesome.
All right, where are you bringing this down? Straight center.
Like kind of sideways,
Okay.
so like across his
Yeah.
back. That's 9 damage.
All right. You slash across his back, and he rears. He goes, "Ah!" and takes that damage as blood begins to seep out of the open wound.
Nice.
Olo, your turn.
Is it just this one guy that's in the building, or are there more?
It's
than
the one
this?
guy that you know of. Yeah.
Okay. And then how far away are we from?
features.
He is, I'll say, maybe 10 feet away from the door.
Oh, okay, so pretty
Yeah.
close. Okay.
You can wedge your way through, but Altair is on his left, so you're gonna have to go right. Or no, you're behind him.
I slid behind him
Yeah.
as he was swinging at Ket.
Okay. I am going to shoot my crossbow.
All right. You step forward as you watch pretty much both of these things happen almost in tandem,
Mhm.
as Ket gets slashed and the man takes an equal attack.
All right. And I got a 10. Is that?
All right, you pull out a crossbow and shoot, and it just barely flies over him, almost hitting Altair, but it just careens back and
Oh.
lands in the wall and the boards in the back of the house.
I'm gonna use an ability if
Okay.
if it missed, which I'm assuming it did.
Yes, it did.
Okay, I'm gonna use Seeking Missile,
Okay.
which just lets me reroll the attack roll,
Okay.
Nice.
and it's 11.
All right. So you shoot this crossbow and it flies and sticks in the wall behind him, and then you're like, oh! And it plucks itself from the wall and turns around and flies past Altair again. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I have to check something. And
Average,
then
you are on deck.
I'm gonna use Speed Dart, which lets me add psionic damage to.
Can you do that in tandem?
It's one's a reaction, one's a bonus action.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
Reaction is on.
Reaction is whenever the
See-
associated thing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
So that was for Seeking Missile, and then
Yeah.
this is.
So go ahead and whatever the damage is.
All right. 10. And 58.
That's
Oh, that's
terrible.
cool.
Yeah, just like a split second.
Awesome.
All right. Abris, you're up.
Like a Logan Raiders, that's kind of.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Abra starts
Yeah,
to...
sorry. I'm sorry. Cut in. But as this thing flies in, it just nails him almost in the back of his chest where his heart would be, and pierces forward. It doesn't quite break the skin in the front, but it is sticking very lightly out of his back. It's very deep.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Abra starts to like grow and get bigger and
Okay.
bigger, and she starts to grow scales, and she like goes down onto all fours, and she's just now a giant lizard.
Olo, I think only you and any passerbys would see this happen.
What
You guys
are-
in
what
that
are you?
zone.
A giant lizard.
Oh my
The
god.
giant lizard.
And
What does the giant lizard do?
The giant lizard uses its climbing speed to kind of like climb into the doorway and get on like the ceiling
Okay.
of the house.
All right.
And that is what my turn
A
is.
giant lizard enters your home and sticks to the ceiling above you.
What? Okay.
She's size large.
Yes,
so everyone
I'm
knows.
large now.
Okay, Kat, it's your turn. Oh,
I'm
large?
Yes. Do I fit?
Yeah,
in
you
that?
like everyone has to duck when she makes her way in.
So I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna grab on the. We're in the kitchen, or maybe I don't know. And it's one of my components. I grab a cup of water and I throw it into the air, and then I hold my hands up and I like grab all of it. It freezes, and then I bring it down and it coats the entirety of my body. And
Okay,
that's,
as you throw this
frigid
cup of water
embrace.
in the air, it sticks to the lizard and begins to drop off, and you pull it back down.
Yeah, and I'm casting that on me, so
All
I've
right,
got
awesome,
that layer,
awesome.
and then I'm going to like try and I'm not disengaging, but I'm like duck and weave, get behind him. I'm just gonna look for Mikhail.
Okay.
So I'm leaving. So if he wants to attack of opportunity me, he can.
No.
Okay.
He's distracted. He is in a massive amount of pain. There
Right.
is like fear and terror and confusion in his eyes.
All right.
And are you going like down the hallway, or are you staying in the room?
I'm just going past him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go to wherever I think Mikhail might be.
All right. You figured probably his room, likely
Okay.
if he's not in the kitchen, then.
Okay.
And right as you run up to that door, you crack open the door, and a woman is standing there with a crossbow, shoots you.
Roll. Do it, chick.
She's
Come on.
doing it. Oh yeah.
I assume we don't see this.
Oh dang it! Just use a stupid melee attack.
Oh, see, oh man.
Practice.
All right.
Frozen freeze.
Jesus. Yeah, it's a very large crossbow, so she would actually be holding it with two hands. It's like she was prepped for anyone to come in this room,
Okay.
almost by order, and it
Great.
just lands dead center in your chest, and you
Ooh.
take 10 damage.
Ooh, I'm at 1 hit point.
You fall back to the ground. You are not.
All of the everything I can just cast explodes. It's gone.
All right. Yeah,
It doesn't hurt her, though,
You
'cause-
slam up against the wall, and you see blood in the room, and that is the end of your turn. Top of the round, the man who now has an arrow sticking in the back of his heart is going to try to run away. He will disengage and bolt 30 feet past you alone.
Do I get
Out
up?
the door he runs.
He disengaged.
He disengaged.
Okay.
And he is booking it as fast as he can, but blood is almost pouring out of his open wounds.
How far
on his
away
back.
does he get from me?
He would be 20 feet away from you at this point.
Okay.
And Altair.
Did I see Ket get blasted?
You would have heard a thump in the back, but you were facing that man as he's running away
I'll
from you.
turn around when I hear the thump because he ran away.
You see Ket on the ground. So his wound is open.
I'm at
so
one hit point. I'm like,
yeah.
oh!
Yeah.
How far away? How far away is this?
That would be 15 feet.
Alright, cool.
The house isn't very big.
I
It's several
I
stories.
walk up to the door and kick
Okay.
it open.
The door is open.
The door's open?
Yeah,
Alright,
you
I
walk over
in.
and you see a woman trying to reload this
Cool.
giant crossbow.
Reckless attack.
It's like a Tarantino film. I opened it and was like,
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Not natural 20 to hit.
All right. Roll
And
damage.
you're a lizard.
Giant wizard.
Cool. It's much better than the first time. That is 15 damage.
All right. Where are you hitting her?
Again, it's just kind of like a slash.
Just
down.
a downward slash,
Yeah.
like you're cutting a tree.
It doesn't. I
Alright.
don't like. She doesn't know much in terms of combat.
Yeah,
but
just
it's
slash
using-
and then they stop moving.
Exactly.
You win. All right, you do exactly that. You cut across her chest, and blood again seeps out of her open wound, as you have caused before.
And I'll stand in the doorway if that's possible to try to avoid letting her run through.
Yeah.
To escape.
She's still trying to reload that crossbow. So
Right.
she's. Where are we at? Altair?
And just so you know, attack rolls against me have advantage now because we're
Okay.
attack.
Olo, your turn.
Okay.
The man is now running with your arrow sticking out of his back.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot another one at him.
Oh man. What kind of crossbow is this?
It's a light crossbow.
Okay.
Man.
Do they require reload actions?
Well, it's loading, but Jacob's always told me that it's like part of the turn.
Loading means that you can't shoot it more than once in a turn.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Unless you have the feat.
Okay.
It does not hit because it got an 8. So.
You shoot it and twang, it flies off into the distance, and he ducks out of the way as it just kind of misses his
Can I
shot.
chase him? Can I chase him?
You can chase him, yeah.
Okay. I'll run as far as I can.
All right. As he's running out, you load the second crossbow as he passes you and shoot him, but he's too far away. You bolt after him, and you guys are now about 10 feet apart,
Okay.
running down the street.
And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drop the crossbow.
Okay. Just full-on 9-yard sprint toward him. Turtle. Okay. Abris. Your incredible weight in this old house, the floorboards begin to bend.
Uh-oh. I skitter along the top on the ceiling still.
If you can call it skitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna fall. And I try to get up into the room that the woman is in because I've
Okay.
seen Kit.
You squeeze your way into this hallway, and at the end there's a door on your left. I wouldn't say that you would be able to get into that room because there's a couple people blocking the way.
I'm in the doorway.
Yeah.
So.
Move.
I'm ignoring you.
Yeah.
I like to
I-
think that essentially LT's goes like Terminator mode when she does that. Like when it takes control, it's just like that's what's
Probably,
in my
yeah.
sights. So
It's sort of keeping you safe, so
Yeah.
anything that is aiming a crossbow at you is not safe. Ket, your turn. Unless, Abris, you want to do something else.
I'll just try to get as close.
Okay, you
Okay.
line yourself up. Your head is peering into the doorway, sort of over her shoulder. Ket is in the back, but you can't quite move your body past either of them. It is your turn.
I'm lying on the ground with the crossbow bolt, and I'm just gonna look up, and I'm gonna look at her, and I hold my hands up, and I'm I'm gonna say, "Run," and I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right, there is.
That's
fear.
what she hears in her head.
Yeah.
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 19.
All right, she'll take half.
All right. And she
Um,
doesn't run, correct?
on a failed save, wait. A successful save, you take half as much damage, and you don't have to run away. So normally, if you fail, she has to run away
Yeah.
as far as she can from me. She
Which
doesn't
would be
run.
very
She just takes
difficult.
half this damage.
Okay.
people
Because
with
there's
a
a
giant
hallway
lizard.
full of giant lizard and someone in the doorway.
5
5
psychic damage.
Okay.
And there go all my spell slots.
Yay.
Warlock.
All right. So Ket, your turn is over. She has finished reloading her crossbow, so she's going to go ahead and shoot at you, Altair. She has advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. She unloads this new bolt into your chest. Give me one. Ooh, I threw that at me. I need to stop rolling behind screens.
Natural 20?
You collapse into Ket and fall out of the
How much
sheet
damage
door
was it?
frame. 10 damage.
It's 5.
So it's 5,
I'm-
yeah. So you stagger, you don't quite fall on Ket, but you almost trip over his leg. And she is going to try and shatter the window and make her way out.
Oh, you.
She is running. She is still terrified, regardless of whether or not she's actually feared. Her athletics check. She opens the window, and she is standing in the frame. And now it is the top of the round. The man continues to run from you.
Okay, I'm
But
chasing him.
if you're on his tail, it's going to be that same... Actually, no. I'll say he runs maybe 15 more feet, then collapses to his knees as he has lost a lot of blood.
Oh, okay.
And he turns to you with terror and confusion in his eyes, and he's like, please don't.
I'm gonna grab his leg. Do we need to make like a strength check or anything?
No.
Okay.
He's weak. He's very low health. So
Okay.
you can go ahead and just do that.
I'm gonna start dragging him back to the house.
Now he's going to make it.
Big ass person grabs your leg.
You won't take me back. Make a... How would this go? I think you have to make a grapple check, and then he has to try and break it
Okay.
actively.
Yeah. So how do the grapple checks work?
I believe you make an attack roll.
It's
Oh,
it's,
and he makes a
it's
save.
athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Ah,
Okay.
so you have to make athletics.
Got it.
Yeah.
19.
13. You are dragging him back.
Sorry.
Altair.
So walk up to the person trying to run away. Reckless
Alright.
attack.
Haha, I can get in there now.
I'll say that you step further into this room. You see now in the corner the collapsed body of an older man. There is a slip of paper next to him, and she is sort of on the bed, going over out the end. And
Straight down.
Bring it down. All right. Make an attack roll.
17.
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh. Red underwear, I can reroll it too. That's 8 damage.
8 damage? Alright. Yeah, she begins gushing at her leg as it's sort of the last thing that is helping her leave this room. Olo, we have already done your action. You're dragging this man back. I'll say you're about 30 feet away from the house now. Abras.
Go along, skitter over to her.
Alright, you
and
can
I
make it in the
bite
doorway
her.
now. You bite her.
Yes.
Alright, roll
I
attack.
am a lizard and I will bite you. That's the wrong side.
What kind of lizard? Because I'm imagining like a gecko or a Komodo dragon.
Like a gecko, I'd assume.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
The picture.
Yeah, it's just sort of the classic green, maybe a bit darker to fit into the environment that she's from.
Okay.
So you're not like the picture.
It would
No.
be camouflaged in the forest that you went to.
Gotcha.
Hey, I've never played druid before. Is it just my attack?
No, it's
No,
the
it's
lizard
just-
It's a
lizard.
lizard attack.
Yeah.
You use all of his strength, dex, constitution stats.
But intelligence
So
and wisdom
strength
remain
plus
yours.
proficiency.
Okay. So 2 plus. Is it my proficiency?
It looks like it doesn't have one, so
So
it's
not.
just plus 2.
Plus 2.
Mhm.
Cool. 14.
All right, roll damage.
Neat. 5 damage. Nom.
How do you kill her?
Yes!
I guess I just bite her leg, and I'm like trying to pull her back.
All right,
in.
you have lashed at the one leg that is still in this room, and as she brings the other out, this lizard clings to the ceiling and just chomps down, pulls back. The leg isn't there anymore, and the woman collapses outside of the building.
I spit the leg out.
All right.
I don't want her leg in my
There you
mouth.
go. Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna-
tastes pretty gross.
Crawl my way over
All right, over to where?
I assume the rage would drop then.
Okay.
to
Oh,
Mikhail.
I revert back to my little halfling form.
he's not breathing.
I'm over the top of him and I'm like trying to pull the crossbow bolt out. I'm like,
He's got a couple crossbow bolts in his chest, and then one in his eye, and he has that enormous sword sitting next to him, resting in his hand, and in his other hand is that piece of paper.
I take the paper.
There you go.
I'm gonna go outside.
Okay.
The
The
woman's dead.
front door, or out the window.
Well, I'm gonna stand up first. And I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna
Okay.
Zolo.
He's coming back to the front door. He's gonna try
Yep.
break free again. You don't have to do this.
The woman's
I
body
can just
fell.
leave.
The woman's body fell outside,
Yes.
right?
12.
That's where I'm making my way to.
This
I'm gonna
woman
walk
is-
with Kit.
All right.
Try to get.
He shakes his
put a
leg
hand on
free
your
just
shoulder.
barely as you loosen your grip for just a moment, and he just turns to you. He doesn't try to run away. He's like,
You gonna answer some questions?
I don't have any answers. I took this job this morning.
Well,
God. Do you have anything for this?
for the bolt in you?
For gaping wounds, yes.
No.
God.
Am I there?
Well, I'm about to die. No, they are maybe 10 feet outside your front door.
Yeah, I said I'm going
Oh,
outside
okay,
to go
then,
find the
then
woman's
yeah,
body.
you see him standing over this.
I'm still following Ket.
Pirate,
Ket, you're
okay.
gonna bleed out. Damn it, you need to heal.
Avarice, what are you doing?
That's
I said that I reverted back to my little halfling form,
Okay.
and I'll follow them down the stairs.
As you pluck it out and throw it on the ground, you feel weak as
Ted,
blood
you should
begins to
let me
pour
heal you.
again out of your wound.
I'm gonna go over to that guy, and I'm gonna grab him by the neck and shove him down to the ground.
Slam his head on the ground. He's like, God,
What? You killed an innocent man.
it was just a job.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. And he spits on you. Oh. Alright, I'm going to say that you don't do the cool finger guns. What you do is, as you're holding his neck to the ground, yeah, pew pew, you're holding his neck to the ground, and as he spits in your face, power wells up in your wrist, and you blast his head. His neck just explodes to the ground, and there is a spray of blood.
I go find the woman's body.
It's outside, I believe. There's a gaping wound on her back. Was any more damage done? You sliced at her twice, and her leg is missing, so
yeah.
she's not moving.
I'm gonna punch it in until all my rage is out.
So you just start beating the crap out of her?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, you hear very contented laughter ringing in your head. It's an echo like a chorus of joy and pride.
How long are you going on that?
I'm gonna.
Like,
well,
how
it's
long is that
probably
gonna-
like 1, 2, and then like 4 or 5 more, and then I'm gonna pull my hand back, and I'm just gonna look, and I'm gonna fall back to the ground. I'm just gonna sit there.
As the blood sort of coats your knuckles, and you see almost as it fades away, sinks into your hand, and the laughter ceases. Your own blood is still dripping slowly, and as you use the last of your energy, you collapse to the ground next to this woman.
I mean,
You were following him, right?
Yeah,
And I believe you were too.
I pick up the crossbow and walk inside.
Okay.
I have bandages, so.
They're all outside of
I think-
Miguel's
Oh,
room.
wait,
You
everyone's
have the
outside?
berries?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
outside
walk
of the
around
I
the
room.
building.
have healing.
That's good.
I cast healing word on
I'm gonna
Cat
start
twice.
bandaging him up.
Okay.
I need to roll medicine.
You coat the wound. Yeah, if you could.
4.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get a basic wrap.
Yeah.
I know that I'm not going to.
You're essentially just trying to put pressure on the wound.
Yeah,
But
yeah, 'cause
it's
she's healing
difficult
it.
because he's laying on the ground and
Yeah,
he's.
definitely.
you get 6 hit points back.
Thank you.
As you're trying to wrap this, the wound is still pouring out blood, and you don't really have enough bandage to finish the job. And what healing did you do?
I cast healing word twice.
Is that a touching or is that distance?
It's distance.
Okay. Abris mutters some words that you're not familiar with, and Ket breathes in a thick breath of air. You're awake again and conscious next to this woman.
Go inside.
I'm just sitting next to Ket.
The house is littered and everything in it's almost been destroyed or torn apart. There is the remnants of the meal that Mikhail prepared for you, but some of the meat has been eaten.
Let's go. Let's go.
Where?
I stand up.
What's the paper say? I'll like follow you out
To mouth.
where we're going. Okay.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Ket, I don't know what it's like to lose someone, but I'm sorry.
Thank you.
He'd want you to go find your own way now, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Never have to come back here again.
No.
Is there a place we can bury him?
Maybe.
Is there a place
I know.
that you would always go?
A nice
Is
clearing?
there like a cemetery?
Yeah, it's actually you're familiar with the cemetery. You have helped work it, keep it clean, keep the rats away.
Is it near the chapel?
It is near the chapel.
Okay.
That's about a 10-minute walk close to the forest. It's around some of the larger rocks to the north.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna pull all the crossbow bolts out of them.
As I follow, I can carry him if you'd like.
Use the
Yeah.
bedding. Wrap him.
Oh yeah. Take the bedding and wrap him in
Okay.
it, and then I'll tell you,
I'll heft him up.
Okay.
and then take him to the cemetery and bury him.
As you're, how do you bury him? Do you have any tools for this?
They have tools there. I'll take
Yeah.
the oldie shovel that we have.
Well,
Do you have a shovel in
hold on.
I don't have a shovel.
You did run
I
a
was gonna
supply
ask you if
shop.
I could
Would you
take
maybe
one of
have a
the
shovel?
I'm gonna take the guy that I had killed to the
What?
cemetery as well.
Yeah.
What did you just
I'm
say?
going to take the guy that I killed to the cemetery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or that he killed, whatever.
Okay.
But that guy.
Is the woman still outside of the building?
Unless I can carry both of them, drag both of them. I don't know.
If you can carry them, I'd say he was probably around 190 pounds and she's maybe 120.
That's like just over my max. So.
Okay.
I can carry some of your things. I don't think I can carry 120 pounds though.
Okay, here's my crossbow. Here's my crossbow bolts.
Would she be 120 with a missing
Net.
leg?
I mean, we're gonna bury her leg with her.
Okay.
I spit it out. I didn't eat
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna
There's
take a
some
shovel
torches,
and,
some
and
water.
bury him however you're supposed to, whatever
okay.
the customs are.
As you bring
My
him
bad.
out there,
All right.
you're not very familiar with the
How many
customs.
leaders
You've
in
never
the
had to
house?
bury
Tell
anyone
me.
before.
Right.
I mean, but what-
Your friend's
what
body
could I-
was
All right.
property
I'll-
of that Wargo ship.
Yeah.
So, Olo, you think it might be a good idea because you know where the tools are and how to get a hold of them. You think it might be a good idea to visit Old Nightscape.
Okay.
Do you do that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm dragging both
Yeah.
those bodies, just so you know.
It's just a few minutes away. You walk into this shrine. Does anyone follow, or is anyone staying with the bodies?
I'll stay with the bodies.
I'll
Okay.
follow
I'm
Ola.
staying with.
Okay. So you two enter this chapel, and there's a very old man still in a knight's armor, but with no helmet on, and he is praying to the altar of Jen. You're definitely familiar with this altar. Jen is the god of life and death, and he's done this on several occasions. He's never told you why. But as he hears you enter, he stands up and he turns around, and you're familiar with his wound, but you see there's a large scar that runs all the way deep into his armor. It looks like his skin has almost been poisoned by this scar. His eye is still intact, but it has a milky blackness to it. And he turns and he says, "Hello,
It's Stevens now.
Stevens.
Hello, Nightscape.
Welcome back. It's been quiet without you. Well, not entirely. I've posted something to the board. I'm waiting for someone to answer, but I think I'm going to leave soon.
You're going to leave?
I'm leaving.
Is someone going to watch this place without you?
I've posted a request for someone.
Oh, okay.
I know you have places to go, but when I get that answer, I hope to see you. I'm traveling west. I hear voices calling me there. I think I need to go. I think they might have the answers that I need. Have you brought a friend?
Yeah. You can call her
And
that.
have you come to the altars?
We need to bury some people.
He reaches through a little coin purse that he always keeps on him and sets a few offerings to Jen. And he goes to the back of the chapel and comes out with a couple sets of shovels, hands you 2 of them, and he takes one, and he continues outward.
Alright.
And you see this man with his massive scar that covers almost half of his face. And he says, "There's a plot just a little to the north. It hasn't been used yet. We can bury them there."
Thanks.
Did you know them?
It's my uncle.
I'm sorry.
The other 2 are his murderers.
May Jen be kind to them all. No man deserves a fate any worse than that. And he picks up the woman's body and continues to the plot. You begin to dig the holes. He shows you how. It takes some time.
When we finish burying,
The sun is now setting.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the shovel down and. I'm sorry. I'm gonna find the rest of everyone. And I'll tell them what you did. You were good, Mikhail. You didn't deserve that, and it is my fault. I'm sorry. Alright, let's go.
The knight stops you before you leave, and he says a few words, basically honoring each of the archons in their time and these men as they serve their lives. He hopes that some of their actions have been dedicated to the archons, who are the gods of this world. And he says, "May Jen take them where they need to go. I'll finish the job here. I'll carve their stones, and while I wait, you can be on your way."
I take out my staff of flowers.
Okay.
I make 3 lilies. Can you put these?
Of course. He takes them, very gently places them at each grave. What were their names?
Mikhail. I don't know the other 2. When Abris does that, I'm gonna kneel down and just hug her. Tears.
The knight sees this as a good time to step back into the chapel and begin working.
I'll walk with Nightscape
Mhm.
and just say,
Yes,
hope
Neil's
to see
next to
you
you.
again. We're both going on our journeys, but at some point, we might cross paths again.
I hope, if or when we do, that it guides me closer to my son. Thank you.
Welcome.
May your journey be safe. Stevens.
Yours as well.
And he enters the chapel.
Yeah, and I'll go back to the group.
You wanna go? You wanna head out?
I'm ready.
I'm ready to.
Cat,
Yep.
you should rest.
We can get a cart and rest on the way.
I guess we could.
Yeah. Can we? Can we get like a? How much is a cart and horse?
Like someone to drive us, not
Oh no, we'll do
to
it.
buy one.
Yeah, let's just buy a cart and horse.
Where do you
Got that
go?
money.
Where do you
I
go?
don't know. I
looking
want to
for
see how
this?
much it is.
Where do you go looking for the information?
The edge of town, where maybe stables are.
Okay. For the most part, the stables, really, most of the animals and the carts that come through here are for halflings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really not too many people unless they're on diplomatic events or they're adventurers themselves. Halflings are almost in charge of the caravan route that goes through
Okay.
here, so it'll be not too far from the Littlefinger Inn, a bit to the west.
Are they going to be like too small
I
if
know.
we take them, or are they going to be the
South.
right size?
The carts are pretty decently sized. They hold a lot of cargo generally.
Cool. Hey, yeah. How much for cart and horse?
Who are you asking that?
I don't know. Some halfling.
Okay. Like turn around and it's that gnome again.
Damn it.
No. He'll be like, well, this is my cart and this is my ox.
Where do you
So,
get that?
You save a lot of money and you buy them back at home. They have
We
some.
could just rest and walk. It's a good idea.
It's a very nice ox.
Yep, like your ox.
Beautiful.
You recognize this man. He is the one that you met on the road here.
Oh, hello.
Hello again. I don't think I caught your name.
I'm Abris.
My son has not stopped talking about you and squirrels
Is
and
he
everything.
doing well?
He doesn't stop talking. Yes, he's doing well, but I never got you your reward.
Lord.
You said you didn't want gold. Did you really need a cart?
It would be a nice thing to have.
Well, I need to find a way back home for me, my wife, and my son. I can't just give you the cart.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah, it's all good.
I feel like I should do something. She sort of saved my son from being eaten by bobcats or whatever.
Oh, that's nice.
Which direction are you going?
We're going east, back to the fields outside of Clades.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to head to.
I didn't actually mark Dorant on the map. It is in, I believe. What is that continent called?
There's Arima. There's Hexter.
It's a
There's
Orlin.
Brond. Cassiflo.
Cassiflo.
It's in Cassiflo?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to take a boat, guys.
Boat?
Yep.
Well, I can't help you there.
Yeah, let's go get on a boat.
There's a lot of boats here.
He rifles through his pocket and pulls out 25 gold and he says, something.
Thank
Might
you.
pay for anything.
Cat,
Yeah.
would you like 25 gold?
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She makes a little daisy. Give this to your son.
Of course.
And tell him to
He's
be safe.
allergic to daisies.
Is he allergic to all flowers? I can make you a different one.
Okay. Rifle through a couple flowers and he walks away with another lily.
Okay.
Does the daisy
I'm gonna go
No, did you
whenever
want it?
everybody's ready. Head over to the docks and see
Yeah,
if there's
great.
anybody who's willing to take us in passage to Cassiflo.
All the way to Cassiflo.
Or, I don't know, Brond.
Yeah, make a persuasion roll. I don't actually think I have the map on. Oh no, there it is. The old one.
I'll talk to my old contacts if I have to.
Okay.
Persuasion?
Any diplomatic role you feel would fit what you're doing. Diplomacy, maybe?
Diplomacy? Oh, you mean deception?
Diplomacy doesn't exist.
Diplomacy is in 3.5.
That's right, that was 3.5.
Persuasion, let's
Yeah,
do it.
persuasion, that's what I meant.
21.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, you're going around, and after a while you find, oddly enough, a tabaxi. This is a
All right.
large cat person.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, we're looking to go to Cassiflo. Maybe you could just drop us off in Brond. We can find another ship there, but we need to get out of here.
I mean, I'm heading in that direction for I'm picking up a shipment of. Crap, what do they have?
It doesn't matter. Can we tag
Shipment
along?
of adventure.
Oh wow, that's
Yes.
very interesting. Can we tag along, 4 of us?
You got any gold?
Yep. How much?
For the passage, you bring in your own food.
Yes.
This is probably a month's journey.
Oh, that's long.
I can make
Can you
food.
pay for that?
Yeah, how much is it?
Well, I'll say a gold a day. If you do work on the ship, it might be a little less
Yep, can do that.
Per person?
Per
or-
person or for all of us?
per person.
Oh shit.
Sailing don't come cheap. Boats break a lot. There's crazy crap out in the waters.
I have.
They still only have 4 gold, guys.
I could help him sail, but I don't have that kind of gold.
What kind of expertise?
Expertise in sailing?
Yes.
Well, I was on a ship for maybe like 5 years.
Yeah, you've been on several ships for a while. You were on that one, I think, for a couple of years at least.
Mm-hmm.
And you went to Brahm, so you know the route at least. Says, well, can anyone here cook?
I can make food.
What kind of food?
I have experience cooking as well.
Well, I can make.
Some.
I have a particular interest in fish.
I'm good at cooking fish. I used to do that on the ship.
Let me see something really quick.
Then, if you prove to me that your cooking doesn't burn the fish, you can sail for free.
All right.
I can also.
You can just tell me to do things. Sorry, go ahead.
I can tell you to pay me a gold per day that you're sailing with me.
I can do that.
All right.
I can create drinking water, which is useful.
Save me on cargo purchases.
And
That'll do.
Yeah, no, I can just pay for the two of us
if you
they want it
have
to work.
like gross food, I can make it not gross.
you sure?
anymore.
Well, I have a tendency not to buy gross food, but if
But-
he's a shit chef, I
Oh,
hope you can
yes.
help me with it.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got 2 paying passengers, a sea full of adventure, and some hopefully well-cooked fish.
Yeah, sounds great. Sounds
Maybe.
wonderful.
I'm hoping so.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be real cool.
I'll see if I can get a few more. I mean, my crew, they're done for this last venture. Didn't go so well. A lot of personality conflicts. I think somebody killed somebody. I need to clean my ship.
I can help
Okay.
with that.
All right.
Yeah, I can do that.
Well, if you've got a home here, you can go rest at an inn, and we'll set sail first thing tomorrow morning.
Good. We'll see you then.
Great.
All right. This is a good time to end again. Do we have a name?
We do have a name.
We have a name.
Who won?
Congratulations.
Who won the thing?
Enoch.
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 E-N-I-C-K.
Enoch. Enoch.
Is that like Ethernet Nick?
No, it's just
Or
Enoch.
His name is Edward
He's
Nicholas.
Nick, but he's on the internet, so he's
Yeah.
Enoch.
Yeah. I'm E Logan.
E. Jacob.
All right.
Well, congratulations, Enoch.
Yeah.
You won a book.
He stole my book. Now I have to pay $12 for freight.
Freight.
Great.
It's the one kissed by Jacob, right?
Yeah, I kissed it.
Oh.
I gave it a little. gave it a little
This
kiss.
is the normal cover one. Is that the one that?
Yeah. Yes.
What?
I thought it was over
It's
here.
oh no! Behold,
It's a magic
What?
trick.
your book. It's coming to you. I think if you respond in time.
Did they respond already?
Thanks.
You have 24 hours to respond.
Yeah. If they don't, sorry, Enoch, but somebody else's book. So-
So respond.
Thanks
Yeah.
for watching, guys. It was,
Thanks for watching.
it was a
We'll
crazy
be
journey.
back next week with a cat on the ocean.
Oh yeah, he's a tabaxi, right?
What's the cat's
Yeah.
name?
You didn't ask it.
We'll find out next week.
What's your name?
Fade to black.
His name is Fade Black.
Just a few things. We won't have Sunder next week. We announced that on Sunder, so Sunder won't be. We will be taking a 2-week break for the time being. We'll be coming back on the second Friday of August, the 10th. So we will be also streaming it to YouTube, so that should be pretty fun. So
Yeah.
every Friday, Saturday, we'll have these 2 games.
No,
starting
no,
then.
no longer Patreon specific.
Yeah, it's all YouTube. Is all the streams will be.
Or-
So those will go up on Arcade pretty soon. So yeah, and then we'll have Tesseract next week.
Yeah, I am working on a Volos review that'll probably be out Monday for patrons, I think, at the very worst. So we have the 3-day timestamp for those still, so you can
Yeah.
watch that.
Oh, an Artificer
Hold on.
video. I'm making that Artificer video. It's gonna be up soon.
Oh yeah, that's really important. Everybody wants that. Me too.
Yeah.
Finish it.
I
Make
will.
it.
So I can make an Artificer in the games that I don't play because I DM this one. That's it, because I
Yep.
work. Yeah. All right. Is the camera off? Because bye.